Well, hello everyone, it is I, your favorite perfect being, Sil, and today we're back with a new video game. I think it's a game. I don't know what exactly it's called. I think it's an RPG. Is that what you call this type of thing? It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I've heard that this is as scary as Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't believe that in the slightest. I mean, just look at the cute girls on it. What's so scary about that? Honestly, you think you can scare me with something like this? This would be like babysitting Marin. Krillin's daughter, not the brunette. It's easy. I'll be done with this game within a half hour. I'm sure of it. Then again, looks can be deceiving. It might be as bad as babysitting Goten and Trunks. The kid Trunks, not Mirai. You know what? There are a lot of things in Dragon Ball Z that don't make sense. Oh well. Let's just get started. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http I don't know what that's called, //DLC or ddlc.moe/warning.html. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Can't be worse than Freddy's, I agree, damn it. That'll make a good thumbnail. This game is not for those who are easily disturbed. Aw, well this looks adorable! What is this? Aw! Who are these girls? What is this? Is this some sort of damn dress-up game? Help file has been opened up in your... Okay, well never friggin' mind! Screw it then. I'm not going online for this crap. Besides, I'm recording this offline, so... Yeet! Let's just click new game. Please enter your name. Sil. Perfect, Sil, but you ladies can just call me Sil. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I'm gonna turn this down just a little, guys. There we go. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out since you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together on school days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better. Damn it, I clicked! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again.
I know that's the Celeste voice, shut up.
But I caught you this time.
Oh, this is my dialogue. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait up for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
I mean, I kinda was.
That's mean, so.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayuri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, so, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you.
Damn it, I keep on confusing it for her dialogue. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any damn clubs. Sorry, but if I'm doing this, I'm gonna make it sound like it's me talking, damn it. I'ma bring my attitude into it. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively... Damn it! Computer glitch it all to hell. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. Damn it, did this game put that pun on purpose? Just by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey, that does sound like me!
Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried I am that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, damn! This girl's persistent. I'll look at a couple of clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Annoying.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Damn it! I'm not allowed to break promises. That sucks.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I got no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayuri! So you must have been coming into this classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayuri!
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going in your club.
Meanie.
Sayuri is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. She seems like an oddball, like someone that doesn't really study much, focuses too much on her looks. I like a strong girl. Basically how Gohan found Videl, how Goku found Chi-Chi, how Vegeta went for Bulma. I like a girl with a strong personality. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Definitely an airhead. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't... Damn, this character's spot on. It's as if it's really me. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. I mean... This game's diving into my personality. How is it doing that? I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a damn cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you don't call me a new member! I glanced around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought it, boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, so, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayuri.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh crap, wrong voice. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Give me 2 episodes, I'll have the voices locked on.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's good to see you again, so.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my damn league. Is this game trying to tell me she's Miss Perfect? We'll see. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Cell. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so there's one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Is there an image of this? That sounds adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayuri grabs the first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sorry, Sayuri, I mean, talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayuri said...
Well, maybe, but not, you know, you, dummy.
Alright, chill. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher just gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I mean, I do enjoy a good book, like Goosebumps, Holes. If you haven't seen the story, it's pretty good. Stanley Yelnats. I'm getting off topic. Let's get back. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Kinda am. I keep on confusing Sayuri for Monica. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seems really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone.
Alright, I got this. Yuri's gonna have a bit of a deeper voice. Natsuki's gonna have a high voice. Sayuri is gonna have a voice a bit like Celeste. And Monica is gonna have a voice like Android 21. For those of you who don't know, these are the voices I'm setting on. How come you decided to start your own club anyways? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. A really sweet dream. Monica is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Sel, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, Goosebumps, stuff like that. I don't know many book series other than that. To be honest, I'm an anime fan at heart. I've read a lot of manga in high school. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga! Hey! This character is me! This character! It is me! How did it get it? This makes way too much damn sense! Holy crap! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
So like Dragon Ball!
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on passionately. That's all I got a chance to read because I can't stop clicking! She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Goosebumps! Hey! Hey! I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. The Rock or a rock? Screw it.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Sayid.
Damn it, I almost called it Sayuri again. Damn it.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could also say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often a very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. I mean, to be fair, I wrote a poem once, but that's it. It wasn't even that good. So people who actually can write poems, I am impressed by. Why don't you share some of them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have experience writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set a good example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Nat and Yuri. Nat? Not gonna question it. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it.
Sorry if Monica and Sayuri sound a lot alike. I kind of based the Celeste voice a bit off at 21's. Slightly.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sel?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold up, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Ah, crap, I can see why they're all looking at me. I'm screwed. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. Damn it, nobody can say no to those four faces. Nobody can say no to that. That's no fair.
But... I'm so sorry, I thought... Sal...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. And it's true. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the Literature Club! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Do all four of these girls have the hots for me? Five Nights in Anime's looking a little shittier. Sorry, Mary Supava. But, it looks like... I don't know.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Hands off the merchandise!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then let's make it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Monica's got her hand in Natsuki's face. I don't know why, but that's funny for me. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
So, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sal, since we're... Oh crap, I talked as myself.
Hey, Sel, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. It's on the way. Pain in the ass. Sayuri seems like one of those annoying friends, but whenever you talk to him, you can't help but smile.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I'm sure that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, well, I'll have to think about this, and a good way to do that would be ending the episode. It's already like 30 minutes in, so I'd say we're out of time. I like the cute little stickers. How come there's not a Monica one? Oh well. Everyone, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this. Apparently, I won't beat it in one episode, so... yeah. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, be sure to check out the links down below for Bomb Squad merch, Discord, and Twitch. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, humans!